participants, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt condolences to all those who lost their lives in the tragic incident that occurred in Delhi yesterday. I pray to God to grant strength and solace to the bereaved families in this hour of deep grief. From this platform, I wish to assure my citizens that the country's leading investigative agencies are conducting a swift and thorough inquiry into the incident. The findings of the investigation will soon be made public. I want to formally assure the nation that those responsible for this tragedy will be brought to the justice and will not be spared under any circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to be amidst this August Assembly of the eminent speakers and participants at the Delhi Defence Dialogue 2025. I extend my warmest welcome to our distinguished international guests, whose wisdom and global perspective will enrich our deliberations and lend greater substance to this dialogue. I appreciate the Manohar Parrikar Institute of Defence Studies and Analysis and the Director General Ambassador Sujan Chunoy for leading this edition of the Delhi Defence Dialogue. Firstly, I convey my congratulations on the successful convening of this edition of the Delhi Defence Dialogue. This forum has emerged as a flagship platform for thoughtful deliberations and a strategic engagement on the multifaceted challenges of defence and security. The dialogue brings together informed voices, fresh perspectives, and analytical insights to examine contemporary trends and evolving ideas in a rapidly transforming global environment. I also take this opportunity to wish the Director General, MPIDSA, scholars, staff, members, and everyone who has been associated with the Institute a very happy 60th Foundation Day. I have been told that it was on this day that IDSA was instituted in 1965 with the vision to promote national and international security through the generation and the dissemination of knowledge on defense and security-related issues. Over the years, MPIDSA has emerged as one of the finest think tanks, not only in Asia but also globally, through its in-depth, independent scholarly research, policy guidance, and efforts to enhance strategic thought in the country. I am hopeful that the Institute will continue its excellent work, striving towards its ideals and supporting efforts for the national and international security. The theme of the current edition of the Delhi Defence Dialogue is harnessing new age technology for defence capability development. In light of the prevailing international security environment and the ongoing Operation Sindoor, the choice of the theme is most appropriate. I compliment MPIDSA for taking the discussion on this subject forward with scholars, practitioners, defense researchers, and industry representatives. Friends, the character of warfare as well as technology has been changing in every era. From the discovery of the gunpowder to the advent of aviation, from the dawn of radar to the age of cyber and space, each generation has witnessed its own technological revolution. It may be true that change feels faster today, but that is only a matter of scale and perception. Technology has always evolved steadily, persistently, and more often than not for the better. What truly matters, therefore, is not just the pace of technological change, but the pace at which we are able to absorb and adapt to it. Ladies and gentlemen, when we speak of the new age technology in defense, it is natural that our minds first go to the disruptive changes in modern warfare, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, quantum computing, swarm technologies, and so on. These are indeed transformative, and India and the world are making bold strides in each of these domains. But to truly interpret this theme, we must look beyond the obvious. I believe the power of technology is not limited to the devices or algorithm, but it lies in its all-encompassing nature, in the way it redefines every process, every system, and every decision that contributes to the national security. New age technologies is not just about what we fight with, but how we prepare, plan, and sustain. It shapes our procurement processes, our logistics networks, our decision framework, and even our training philosophies. Therefore, when I think about this theme of harnessing technology, I interpret it as a call to reimagine the entire defense ecosystem, right from the spark of an idea in a research laboratory to its field validation in the forward bases, from the flow of the materials through our supply chain to the flow of intelligence through our command centers. Technology must serve as a connective tissue that binds it all together. Whether it is designing a next generation radar, forecasting logistics needs through predictive analytics, or shortening decision cycles through digital dashboards, each element must work in harmony with the others. In this sense, harnessing technology is not just about adding new tools. It is about transforming the very basis of our institutions. It is about making them more agile, anticipatory, and adaptive. It is about creating a defense architecture that learns continuously, responds instantly, and evolves relentlessly in tune with the pace of change. Friends, it is but natural to get swept up in the prevailing buzzwords of our times. But I believe that the real revolution lies in the quieter, continuous improvement of the systems that enable faster, cleaner, and more transparent functioning. A high-speed data link or an AI-driven algorithm will achieve little if our internal processes remain slow. Even the promise of the quantum computing or autonomous systems will remain unrealized if we do not build the human and the institutional capacity to absorb and supply them.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.